We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this to us.
Hey everyone, I'm back again with another video. I'm Michelle. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'd love it if you subscribe and join my little family. For all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining me. I love you so much. We are going to have some fun today, trying out a new product. I found the L'Oreal Unbeliva. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Wonderbrow, which I hear is amazing. Everybody seems to love it. Everybody loves it all over YouTube. Everybody loves it all over TV. So it's super exciting. I'm really hoping, because this is probably about half the price. It was $14 at Walmart. So I got the color number 560 Blonde. It says, brows that last, 93% agree, has good wear, 82% agreed, resists a workout, waterproof, no smudge, no transfer, sweat resistant. Now, if this works, this is going to be amazing because it's the summer and you're always sweating and touching your face, wiping your brow, wiping off the sweat, going swimming, you name it. So I'm really hoping this works amazing. I also got the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in taupe, recommended by one of my besties here on YouTube. I love you so much. Anya Stanford. She's so wonderful and so awesome and so beautiful, and I just love her so much. This does look a little light, but the next color up looked a little bit dark, too dark, and I don't like my eyebrows to look too dark because my hair is lightened. So hopefully this works. The only other thing it comes with is a little, like a spoolie. I have enough of those. Let's see what the applicator looks like. So it's just a doe foot applicator. This is not precise enough to put on my brows, so I'm definitely going to use an eyebrow pencil. Here's my little floopity poopity whoop. Oh, you're just getting hair everywhere. I'm gonna have to take off my brows. I've had kind of a crazy day today. First of all, my son decided to come over. I haven't seen him in a few months. He's 21, so I don't see him that often. He lives with his girlfriend. He's thinking about possibly moving back home, so that's really crazy and kind of exciting. And we went for a walk to go out for dinner and grab a few groceries. I got caught in a storm on the way home. My daughter and I running. We were soaked, completely soaked when we got home, like head to toe. I had just washed and styled my hair. Got home, I looked like a drowning rat. It was crazy. My clothes were soaked. My socks were soaked inside of my shoes. Gross, the grossest feeling ever. And then as I was just about to start filming this video, I was lighting the candle back there, and I scorched my nail, so it looks all messed up. I was also taking my nail polish off before I did this video because it was kind of chipped and looking a mess. My nails are getting so long. I don't wear acrylics. I never have. I wore them one time. I didn't like how it looked on my nails after when they came off. It makes your nails really damaged, so I just don't prefer to use that. Oh, look, I missed some. Does anybody else have the problem that when you take your nail polish off, if your nails are long, that it hurts? Because it was hurting my nails, I guess because I was having to push so hard because there was like 2 coats of nail polish and then a top coat, and having to push hard to get it off, and it's like bending my nails. It was actually hurting, I guess because they're so darn long. I might have to cut them back, but they're so pretty. It almost looks like fake nails. They're so darn long. But I'm telling you, they're real. These ones always keep breaking, my pointer fingers. Maybe because I picked my nose. I'm just kidding. These ones. Did I really just say that? I don't pick my nose, I swear. All right, let's take my brow off and get started here. I am super excited to see how this works. So let's get back to the natural brow. Messing up my foundation and everything. All right, there we go. There's my natural brow. I have a little bit of microblading and tattooing still left over here. That's why it looks like pencil, but it doesn't come off. This is my little patch of natural hair, and then I have really nothing here except a little bit of scar tissue from when they microbladed. I personally do not recommend microblading. Maybe if you can keep up with it to continue to have it touched up all the time so that you don't see this, but if you can't afford it, don't do it. I'm going to use this e.l.f. small angle brush right here. I'm just going to take a little bit on the brush here. Let's see how this works. Here's hoping, because all the products I tried in the last video, I liked a few of them, but I just felt they made my eyebrows look a little too harsh, and the color wasn't really a good match for me. I also just recently colored my hair. I'm kind of sad that I did that because I took away most of my highlights. I don't know if this is a good color match for me, although it might oxidize. See, that's the problem. Like, I don't want to have dark eyebrows, but I also don't want to have them too light where it doesn't look like it matches. I don't know if you're just supposed to fill this whole thing in, but I want to make it look a little more natural. We'll just use this. Okay, well, this might not be the right color for me, but at least we can test if it is smudge proof, sweat proof, you know the drill. How the formula applies on the skin is also very important. I'm not sure if I'm just piling it on because it looks so light, or if it's just not applying to the skin very well. I have a lot of scar tissue because I have had my eyebrows tattooed and microbladed. So sometimes I feel like the pigment of eyebrow pencils and stuff just doesn't pick up well on the skin, which really sucks. You do something to try to improve your eyebrows and it ends up costing you even more problems in the long run. Yeah, that's definitely not my color. It's got a very like light orangey tint to it. We're just going to leave that and let it dry and see if it's actually smudge proof. And we're going to go on to this eyebrow, and I really want to try out the e.l.f. brow pencil. Now this is in taupe, so I'm really hoping that's the color I use in the NYX brow pencil. That's the color I use in the Anastasia brow pencil. So I'm really hoping that this color is a good match for me. I think this pencil was only $4 at Walmart, so that's a way better price. Ugh, I just find pencils seem to take me a lot longer to apply my eyebrows. I'm sweating, but I'm trying not to put on the fan because it makes such a loud like humming noise. I guess taupe really matches better with my eyebrow than blonde does, but I find that they don't have all the colors in the drugstore. Like even when it came to like the Maybelline Tattoo Dip Brow product, I noticed online they had probably 7 to 10 colors, but in stores they only had 3 or 4. There was a blonde, a light brown, dark brown, deep brown. So like 4 colors to choose from. There was no taupe. Okay, so let's go in with the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. It has an interesting tip on it, almost like a small crayon. So we'll see how precise this is because it's a little bigger than I'm used to with my NYX Micro Brow. Oh, it goes on nice and smooth. Okay. I actually want to test it on my hand compared to the NYX Micro Brow Pencil just to see the color, if it's close. Looks like it's matching my brows. This is matching my brows a lot better than the Unbeliva Brow, but the Unbeliva Brow product is the one I was most excited about because if it lives up to its claims, I'm going to be able to touch my face, rub my brows, sweat, and not have to worry that my brows are missing. I'm going to start going swimming again this summer. I'm so excited. That always helps me feel a lot better. It's a lot better on my joints and my body. I don't do like a full makeup routine when I go swimming, but I don't really feel comfortable going without my brows on. So I'll usually do a little concealer just under my eyes and my brows. I don't go under the water. I don't like my hair to get under the water because it is so damaging. And I also bleach my hair, so I don't want my hair turning green. I really need to get back to exercising, but my health has just been so bad over the winter with my sciatic nerve acting up. I have 2 bulging discs, I have scoliosis, and then somehow around the time of me going swimming last year, I got a parasite in my colon, so that was really bad and really painful, and I don't know if I ever really fully healed from that. I had to take 2 different very strong antibiotics. Sorry if that's a little bit too TMI, but it's life, it's reality. Be careful, people. It can come from bodies of water. It can come from other people preparing your food that might have an infection and they don't wash their hands properly after using the washroom. It can come from a lot of things that you just wouldn't expect. I never would expect that I would get that. Yeah, basically I gained some weight and I'm really not happy with it. And I love swimming. I really enjoy it, except I hate dealing with people. I have bad social anxiety, but we usually go to the late night adult swim, so there's just a bit of older ladies there. Sometimes they still give us looks, but it's not as bad as like the public swim where there's tons of families and kids jumping all over the place. It's a lot less people. It's still very hard for me. There has been times I've gone and walked out. Let's get back to the eyebrow. This color is an awesome match, and you know what? My eyebrow went on super quickly, which I'm so happy about, because the NYX Microbrow Pencil, I love it because the color matches really well. I also love it because the tip is really fine, but it is kind of like a hard formula, so I find I'm having to go over it and over it and over it, which kind of is irritating. I want something that's going to be nice and smooth, like a dip brow product, but not so harsh. It's really been hard to find like an in-between product that's just perfect for what I'm looking for. Might be it. I just have to see if it's like smudge resistant, but even if it isn't, I might still just use it for, you know, quick trips. Find something else to help it, you know, stay on. Maybe my brow gel might help. I'll have to take some pictures just to see, because I'm in kind of weird lighting right now for the camera. So here's my NYX Microbrow Pencil in taupe. It also has a little spoolie, but you see how tiny. It's got a very, very nice tiny, tiny little tip, which is awesome for making like little hair strokes. Let's compare the colors. Okay, I did kind of a hard swatch with that one. You know what? Surprisingly, the e.l.f. pencil right here is less warm toned than the NYX Microbrow Pencil, which is amazing because it is very hard to find something that's not warm toned. Like in the drugstore or Walmart, I find they're almost all like orangey toned, and I don't get why. Whose brows are orange besides like a redhead? Not very many. So I don't know why they do that. And this eyebrow is just looking crazy because the color, it looks like I didn't even put any here, but I'm sure you noticed I was going over and over that. I don't know if it just wasn't picking up or if it's just the product itself. So let's start rubbing. I think it's dry. I mean, wow. When I'm rubbing, it's staying on pretty well. Maybe because it's such a long wear formula, it's a little bit thicker. I don't know what they use in this formula, but it looks a little dry. It's not like a creamy look like a pencil or a dip brow. I'm gonna try actually using the doe foot applicator, see if it applies better. Maybe it's just not meant to use with anything besides the actual applicator, but I'm feeling like if it's already looking, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off. I'm feeling like if it's looking dry with me going in with light hair strokes like this, it's probably really gonna look dry and crusty with it. All right, well, that's definitely going on better. Maybe if I put it in and then I brush it through. All right, we're gonna hold the mirror here so I can see better. You know what's crazy? The color matches my hair pretty well, but it's so different than my natural brows that it just doesn't look right. My hair has quite a warm tone to it, which I don't like. I have done everything from toning with purple shampoo to purple conditioner to conditioner with dyes. And you know, it helps, but it always goes back. It never stays toned for long. It always goes back to that brassy tone. So recently I just put like a real ashy tone dye over my whole hair. It went a bit darker than I was hoping. Kind of took away my highlights. Now I'm thinking of using a color remover to get the color out and go back to the lighter color that I was at. Okay, this definitely is showing up better using that wand. I'm just gonna really brush it though, because I want to try to avoid it being crusty. I am so friggin' excited, and I hope this doesn't just wipe off really easily. I wouldn't say the NYX Microbrow is totally smudge proof or waterproof, but it stays on pretty darn well. And this pencil is so hard to get a hold of. Like, I have to take a half-an-hour bus to get to this pencil, or two half-an-hour bus rides to the other mall to get this brow pencil. There's nowhere close to me that has this. Sometimes it's more like a 45-minute bus ride, and that closer mall, it's crazy. So much crazy stuff happens there. Every time my daughter and I go there, almost every single time, we almost get into a fight or we see something crazy there. Like, it's just a really bad area of town. if you're interested in hearing some story times, I've been writing them down for a while, different crazy things every time I go there, because I've been planning on wanting to make a video just about crazy downtown stories. You wouldn't believe the stuff that goes on down there. Let me know in the comment down below if you'd be interested in watching like a story time type video. I used to do them a lot. I haven't done them in quite some time. But I did love telling stories. I have always really been into like English, telling stories. I've always been really good at like poetry and stuff like that. I love to talk. But, you know, I've really gotten into SFX makeup, so I don't do a lot of talking besides kind of explaining what I'm doing and giving tips and tricks on that. Anyways, I'm just being long-winded. I'm kind of chatty tonight. So let me know in the comments down below if you would enjoy seeing something like that. The stories are crazy. You will not believe some of the shit that I see. If this e.l.f. brow pencil actually holds a little bit, it's going to be my new favorite because I literally can go walk down the street. It's like 20-minute walk and get this, and this is $4. The NYX brow pencil is like $15 plus tax. So that's expensive, and I wear brows every day, so I go through this at least every month or two. I know you said, Anya, it wasn't like the best hold. I would be putting brow gel in it regardless because my brows will move all over the place. So maybe I should try that first, or maybe that will alter the product. So we'll try rubbing it off down here first, and then we'll try it with brow gel and see if that helps it stay on if it's, you know, giving me a bit of a problem. So my favorite brow gel for holding my brows in place is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. This stuff is like hairspray for your brows. It does amazing, but it doesn't make your eyebrows feel like really crunchy or anything. I also love, this is the only thing I kept from my last brow haul, is the Essence Make Me Brow. It gives you a little bit of color, helps fill in your brows, helps put them in place, but not as well as this one. Sometimes I still use both of these. And it's not because all the products were bad. It was just either they weren't a good color match or they didn't suit what I'm looking for. And when I went back to the store, they didn't really have much color options, so I kind of was stuck having to find something else, a different product altogether, which really stinks. All right, 28 minutes talking about brow products. Well, I've told stories too. I hope you like this more chatty type of video. Let's try the e.l.f. side. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, that comes right off. Darn it. I still love it though. The color matches and it's so creamy. Oh. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it back on, and then we're going to put some brow gel over it and see if that helps. We're going to try to lock this color in place because I have big hopes for you. You are a perfect color match. You are creamy. You are cheap. You are easily accessible for me. I really want this to work out for me. So let's see. Does that seem dry? Yeah. Okay. Does it look more crusty? No, I don't know if you can tell. Right in here, it looks like bumpy, like almost like it's gonna flake off. Right in here, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm not loving how it's making my brows look. Oh, it definitely stays on though. Look at that, my brow's still there, perfectly. I mean, if I could find the perfect match of color and the best way to apply it. I still don't like how it looks up here. It's a little dry looking, but maybe it has to be dry for it to really stay in place. Because the more creamy, the more it's gonna move around, right? You don't want your eyebrows to look crusty. I'm like half and half with this product. I like the durability of it. It was pretty easy to use. But it looks a little crusty.
Sucks. I was really rooting for you, Unbeliva Brow. You are not looking unbelievable. You're not. It's just not working unbelievably.
I think it's a product you just have to work a little bit with. I'm definitely going to get the darker color and try it out again, especially for days when I want my eyebrows to last all day long and I'm going to the pool or going to be out all day and it's really hot. I think it would be a good product to have. It might not be my everyday product because it is a little harsh looking. I don't know if I want to look like my eyebrows are harsh either. You tell me what you think of it. Comment down below what you think. Can you notice that it looks dry? I know the color is not a good match, but what do you think about it? Let's put some eyebrow gel over here, and then we're gonna try. This one's almost gone. I have to open up my new one. All right, we're gonna see if that helps hold it on there. I'm gonna even put it a little bit over the tail. I think with the right color and just making sure you brush through with this L'Oreal Unbeliva, I think it would be pretty good. I'm liking how it really stays in place. That was really quick and easy to just, you know, brush it on. I don't know if I might go back over like the edges per se with a brow pencil, something a little more precise if you want to really have perfect edges, because that's kind of hard to get right with a doe foot applicator. Like you can see, it just doesn't look perfectly straight. Let's see if you can layer it or if that's just going to make it get even more crusty. Brush it out a little bit. Wow. It like sets your eyebrow hairs right in place because it's so thick and sticky. Like, see, I can barely move them. They're like trapped there. Jeez. You won't even need eyebrow gel with this stuff. Look at my eyebrow is like stuck. Sorry, you're probably going to hear the blowing in the background, but I am dying. That's why I keep playing with my hair, because I'm really hot. Oh, it feels so good. I have the fan. Oh my god, I'm sweating. I'm going to try the e.l.f. brow pencil with the NYX brow gel over top and see if that helped it stay on. It helped a bit. It's coming off a little, but not as crazy. Like it just came right off without the brow gel. I'm definitely keeping that eyebrow pencil. It is something so quick and easy to do your brows with and so easily accessible. I definitely recommend this pencil if you're looking for something that's going to be really long wearing. Like I said, use the NYX Control Freak or some kind of brow gel on top of it to help it prolong it a little bit longer. If you're going to be sweating, touching your face, you want your brows to stay, right? When it comes to this L'Oreal Unbeliva brow, I think it has potential. I really do. I think that, you know, if you make sure you brush it through quite well, you have a good color match, you want something to last all day, it's gonna work for you. I don't know, do you want to sacrifice your eyebrow looking a little dry for durability, or do you want it to look more creamy and, you know, have to risk one time you rub your face and half your eyebrows missing? I don't know, that's up to you, but it definitely holds well to its claim. It ain't going anywhere. It literally is not moving. It will set your eyebrows in place and everything, so you won't even need a brow gel. So yeah, that's gonna be my review. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me, and until the next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye!